Saturday afternoon, friends and neighbors. Just Sweegie at the desk with the Saturday Seafarers. We made the postseason, and now we are going to be streaming our way through it. We'll see how long this will go. It may be a very short postseason for us, but I have to have hope, because last year, the third place and 500 team, Nagoya Dolphins, won the Maru Plate, won the Nihon Koku Series. It's just that our path is just as tough. As you can see, the Chiba Pirates narrowly missed out on a pennant. We handed it to the Bulls on half a point because we couldn't close it out in our last game of the season. We are going to have our hands full because if we beat the Panthers in round 1, if we beat the Bulls in round 2, then we have to face whoever is the best out of the Jaguars below 500 and thus on a Cinderella run, the Cubbies, who are better than us, and the Golden Kites, the Kinshi, who signed Kevin Pillar in the offseason? What the heck? Okay, Buddy's having a good season. Wow. Makes my signing of Reese Hoskins look like a wasted opportunity. So unlike Sims previous, we're not going to be playing the first game of this best of 3 series because we're not at home. I don't have a lineup set up yet. And before we go further, I do want to say thank you High Speed Hermes as well as Philly Fanatic and Brycep for the follows since my last stream. So, Kenshin Morita, last year's Yamamoto Award winner, will be going up against Taira Sugiyama. Mr. Ree416, also thank you for the follow. In game 1 that we are going to simulate. Ooh, 13-3. That's not good. So this is the thing with the Wenbin, buddy, what are you doing? This is the issue with the JPBO. Something went weird with the setup, and the league is absolutely gonzo offense. So this may be a very, very quick postseason drive for us. We'll see. We're going to get into our first game as Takao Shima, the second of our two aces, will face former or one-time Toronto Blue Jay Shun Yamaguchi. In the JPBO Quick Start that is available on the Out of the Park forums, look for Isekai no Yaku on the mods. Any player who's in the MLBPA data, like Shun Yamaguchi, like Hirokazu Sawamura, like Masahiro Tanaka, is in the JPBO. So here we go, folks. This may be the only game we sim. "37-year-old Shun Yamaguchi getting the call here. Welcome to the Saitama Dome in Tokorozawa. Just like the real ballpark, this stadium has a lid over top of it that was added after the ballpark was created. You can see there. And because it's a Sunday game, you're seeing the Panthers in their Sunday alternates. It's a very interesting look. Jonathan Villar extended on a contract. We'll take a 4-pitch walk. Junro Kanda, the JPBO Zenkoku League batting champion, steps in here. Runners at first and second, nobody out. Make that runners at third and second with nobody out. Kanda works the count to 2-2. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Yamaguchi gets a K right when he needs it. Here's the DH, Hanshiro Kajiwara. 3-1 the count. That's way outside. Ball 4. 2 walks, 1 strikeout, and it's one of the deadline acquisitions for the Pirates, Masakatsu Kunihisa, coming over from the Sapporo Bruisers. Base is full of Pirates here in the top of the first. First pitch swinging is looks like it's foul. That will go as a... That must have been a high fly ball. But Kajiwara to second. Run does score, so the Pirates have the lead as Kamada, the shortstop pending free agent, steps in. That is a wild pitch. That's going to get to the backstop. Villar will score. Kajiwara to third. Apologies for any background noise. The door is open here on the balcony. Error on Kazunari Nakanishi, Mr. 80 rating at second base, with an error. Costly one here. Now it's 3-0 Pirates. Here's Maeda, signed to a long-term deal this offseason, or during the season. That'll be gloved by Koga, or Yamaguchi, the center fielder. Hiromori Yamaguchi, to be precise. Taromi Koga is a former Pirate himself. He'll get things started here against Takao Shima. Most wins in the Zenkoku League, putting together a very good case for a Yamamoto award himself. Yamamoto, the shortstop. Fly ball to left. Goto hauls that one in. 2 down. That will bring up Yoshiyuki Aoki, who gets the O shift on him. Dangerous batter here. It's grounded up towards second base, but the shortstop Kamada makes the play. 1-2-3 inning for Shima. Here's Goto. Bit of a reverse splits hitter according to the spray chart, but That assumes that he gets bat on ball, and he didn't. Robun Inoue, one of 2 free agent catchers on these Pirates. It's not wide enough of Nakanishi. 2 down for Okamura, who led this game off.
Strike
walk.
3.
Oh, no, he led off with a single. One of the other dangerous batters in Kofu Onishi. The Pirates were unable to get him out last game as he went 4 for 4 with 3 runs and an RBI. Onishi grounds out this time. That'll bring up the designated hitter, Katsuhiko Kanazawa. Unlike the Nihon League, our league is the one with the designated hitter. The Nihon League's the only one left in the world where the pitchers still bat regularly. Takenaka, the third baseman. 20 home runs on the season. Fly ball to center. Okamura has that lined up. Villar now. Fly ball to center. That'll get to Yamaguchi on a hop. Kanda now works the count to 2-1. Drill to center field. That one is high, deep, and gone! Behind the Jumbotron support tower. 446 feet for Junro Kanda. Pirates going away here. Shun Yamaguchi has been lifted. Hanshiro Kajiwara will enter the ball game. Fly ball to deep left field, but Koga makes the grab. Kunihisa with a 1-out single. That will bring up Kamada. Drill to left field. That one is gone in a hurry. 402 feet. If this wasn't the JPBO, I'd say this is, oh no, Masayoshi Maeda injured. Bruised shoulder. Yeah, thanks, buddy. Jerk. Chihisa Matsunaga will enter the game and pinch run and likely take over in center field. That will move Okamura to right. Here's the left fielder, Goto. See, talk about poor sportsmanship. Tip your cap, buddy. You're going to plunk one of my dudes. At least try and be contrite about it. Oh, Matsunaga, you brave man. Going first to third on a Robun Inoue single. Lined right to Yamamoto. Basically right to him. Speaking of Nakanishi, here he is. Bottom of the third, Panthers still looking for their first hit. As Okamura, just checking in right field, says yoink. Split Squid. I almost said Split Squad. Thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. 0-1 on the way. Past the shift at infield. There's the first hit of the game for Saitama. Panthers have a runner on with 1 out. Hiromori Yamaguchi, the center fielder. Nihisa is not going to bother holding Morita, the catcher, on. Fly ball center field. Matsunaga lines it up, hauls it in, 2 down. That will bring up Koga, the left fielder. Opposite field fly ball, Okamura hauls it in, so just a single. Through 3, Pirates with a commanding 7-0 lead. Shima will probably have to go all 9 just so we don't have to rely on the bullpen, which has been notoriously bad, let's say. I don't want to put Miyakoshi out there because I know we're saving him for games in the next round should we get there. Kobayashi needs another day off before he's back up to full strength. Kanda with that towering bomb in the third. He's just going to float in a single. Villar with some heads-up base running. We'll go first to third. Full count to Kajiwara. Swing and a miss. Strike three. Hirokazu Yamane enters the game. He's got Kunihisa down 0-2. Kunihisa, one of the few trades we made for a player who has ARB eligibility next season. Takenaka will get the out at first. Kanda will advance to second. Villar will score, adding another run to this Pirates lead. It's a fly ball floated to center. Yamaguchi has it. Throw home will not be in time. It's now 9-0 with a 2-out RBI from Kamada. Here's Matsunaga, enters the game in relief of the injured Masayoshi Maeda. Works a walk. Yamane struggling here a little bit. Goto. Drilled into the right center gap. That one's going to split the outfielders. Yamaguchi has it. Goto on his way to second. He will consider going to third on the throw. He's in there safely. This one's getting out of hand. Let's just, I don't think we need to see the rest of this. Let's go to the ninth. 14-5 the score. Nolan Blackwood into the game in relief of Shima. Kunihisa through the right side base hit. That'll be another run. The lead is restored to 10, which means this game... Oh, man, Kajiwara's hurt. I'm glad we added another... I mean, he's got, what? 3 injuries. Sprained thumb, back stiffness, mild abdominal strain. There's a reason why we're DHing him. I think we have to sit him now. Just because of how banged up he is. Yikes. Good thing we added Hisatada Sakai from the minor league club. So the Pirates' bullpen has been taxed. Sets up an interesting situation for Game 3 of this 3-game series. (15-5), Nolan Blackwood out. Just in case, Tsuyoshi Wada getting loose in the bullpen. The 43-year-old joined the roster via trade from the Jaguars. As Yuko Nakayama will end up with a leadoff single. Koga now. 1-0 on the way from Blackwood. Fly ball to shallow left. Goto charging makes the play. 1 away now for Yamamoto, the shortstop. Dangerous batter. Quick check-in on Blackwood. 0-1 on the way. Slow bouncer up the middle. Kamada tries for the out. Can't make the play. Tsuyoshi Wada will enter the game in relief of Nolan Blackwood, trying to neutralize that incredible bat of Yoshiyuki Aoki. Shift is on against him. 2-2. Called strike 3. Throws him with a breaking ball. Problem is, Onishi eats lefties for lunch. So, Good luck, Wada. 3-1 count. It's outside for ball 4. Bases are loaded, but it'll take 2 grand slams to make this an even fight. 0-1 on the way from Tsuyoshi Wada. Fly ball chasing Okamura, but he's got a beat on it. We will head to Game 3 of this first round. The Pirates stave off elimination. Well, that was winning ugly. Slugfest is right. Due to the injuries, now 3 of them, to Hanshiro Kajiwara, he will likely be headed to the DH, or to the IL in between series. Maeda, we're going to keep playing him. Bruised shoulder, we really don't have many better options in the outfield. So we will play, and it'll be Yoshiteru Kobayashi, possibly on short rest, with Miyakoshi as a backup option. We're putting a lot of faith in a 23-year-old here. As I wait for the game to finish thinking. There we go. Anyway, let's check the other series. The Jaguars beat the Cubs. Oh, no. Oh, they flipped the score. Seiryu Yokoi, their third baseman, with a pinch hit, 2-run home run for Jeremy Beasley to blow the save. Oh. And the guy we traded to the Jaguars picked up the save. And then got sent down. Or something. What is going on here? All right. That's the score I was expecting. Cubbies are forcing a Game 3. We will head to Game 3 with Terushi Nakayama getting the call against Yoshiteru Kobayashi. Oh boy, here we go. Back to the dome. There's the Panthers jerseys that they're supposed to be wearing. Maybe the Black Cats had some bad luck. Who knows? Villar, deep to left field, but Koga hauls it in. Kanda now, 3-1 count against Nakamura. Drill to right field. Right there is Onishi. Kobayashi is going to need all of his talent. Here, Kunihisa. Good play to get the out. Yep, Kobayashi is a ground baller with that 3-4 arm slot. He was our first round selection last offseason and has immediately contributed to the Major League club. Here's Yamamoto, the Panther shortstop. Popped up on the infield. Kamada calls for it. 2 down. Deep shift is on for Aoki. And Kobayashi wants nothing to do with him. He's aboard with 4 straight balls. 2-1 on the way. Fly ball to center. Charging in is Okamura. Still no scores. We head to the top of the 7. Kajiwara, the walking wounded, will at least doink a single. Poor guy has like 3 separate day-to-day injuries. That one's got a charge in it. Yamaguchi has to hurry back, but he does haul it in. It's righty-heavy lineup. Does tend to eat lefties. That's a swinging bunt. They will get Kajiwada, and that's a 2-6-4 double play. Ayya. Shift is on here for Kanazawa, the DH. Fly ball into left center. Kamuda brings that one in. Here's Takenaka, the third baseman.
Strike
Swing
three.
and a miss. Strike three. Slider from Kobayashi getting the out. Nakanishi playing second base today. Probably this franchise's future shortstop. Slow roller. Villar makes the out. Here's Maeda leading off the top of the third. Both teams fighting for their postseason lives here.
Strike three.
Goto not exactly doing himself any favors with this postseason performance.
Strike three.
Good inning by Terushi. Kobayashi puts the leadoff man aboard. That will bring up Yamaguchi. 0-2 count. Fly ball to right at Maeda. One 0 on the way to Koga. Inoue will be charged with a wild pitch. Full count. Inside ball 4. That's 3 walks on the day for Kobayashi. Not what you expect. Not what you were hoping for. First pitch swinging. Kamada will turn the double play over, though. Still no hits for the Panthers. So we're dancing between the raindrops. Man, I wish I could have banked like 2 runs from last game to this one. That'd be a fun house rule. Fun house rule or fun house rule? I leave that to your discretion, dear viewer. Speaking of which, we got 200 of y'all here. And I do miss having Gorgo lead into me. That's why we've got the Gorgo Strong banner up there in the top right corner. Actually heard from him recently, just checking up on us, making sure our streams are going well, and letting us know that he's doing all right too. He doesn't know when or if he can resume his own online festivities, but he's still keeping the fires warm, in his words. Glassy Press, good to see y'all. Hey, Attica. Into the shift, Villar gets Aoki out. Here in the bottom of the 4th of a do-or-die elimination game 3 between your Chiba Pirates and the Saitama Panthers. Kanazawa, the DH, here against Kobayashi, who probably has a short leash given that he only pitched. Oh dear. That's deep to right field, and that one is gone. That's one way to break up a no-hitter. The Panthers have a 1-0 lead here in the bottom of the 4th. Glassy Press, this is the Japanese Professional Baseball Organization, or JPBO. It is the custom Japanese league that I put together with the help of Apple Ringo here on Twitch. You can download this mod from one of the links here on my Twitch profile. On the Out of the Park forums, Project Isekai no Yaku is the project name. You can play either my version, the A set, or Ringo's version, the B set, because they do have slightly different looks. Let's get Miyakoshi available. We'll bullpen game 1 of the next series as long as we get to that game. Ooh, way inside. Basically, Cedo. I cannot say that this is entirely based on the Redacted League, but the thinking is it's what the... Oh, why am I doing double play depth? There's two out. It's basically each team is inspired by a slightly different circumstance from the Redacted League. So, for example, the Chiba Pirates are named because they are based on the water, and there was also a manga that had the team name Chiba Pirates being used. In the real world, the team in the manga stinks, and the organization did not want to be associated with them, so they went with an alternate marine theme, nautical theme. In my alternate universe, the team in the manga is good, and the author happily loans the team their likeness. So that's how we get the Chiba Pirates. Kajiwara trying to get things started here. Yamaguchi hauls that one in. Kunihisa. Struck out. Kobayashi at 58 pitches. Miyakoshi ready to come in. So the thing to keep in mind, Jason, is that all Japanese, most of the time, Japanese characters are pronounced the same. So in Japanese, it's the character for ro and the character for te. So it's latte. You know what? Let's keep Miyakoshi out there for like one more batter, and then we'll pull him. And they also don't really do stresses on syllables. They're big on... Japanese is big on pitch accents. So if you take a look at a YouTuber by the name of Dogen, you'll get an idea of what they do in terms of their speaking patterns. That's line to right. Diving play by Maeda. We're going to bring Miyakoshi in now. Third time through the lineup. Let's not even try to deal with that. Miyakoshi looks really good as a reliever. That's all I'm going to say. We're counting on him here. And let's take a look at the Super Stats replay on that 5-star catch by Masayoshi Maeda. Running, 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 diving onto the turf. That must hurt. And yes, all uniforms are available on the mod. Miyakoshi gets Koga to strike out. Keeps us in the game. Maeda, Goto, Inoue. As Terushi Nakamura, the ace of this Panthers rotation, has held the Pirates scoreless, which is a hard thing to do in this offense-crazy JPBO. Goto, fly ball to center. Yes, Glassy Press. Same league structure, different award names, same financial rules starting in 2022. If you're playing the Quick Start, or if you use the league template, if you want to add the JPBO with a different player set, but the same structure to your existing league, the main mod download has a league template you can import. If you take a look at my YouTube channel, there is a review of all the teams present and their designs. Might be handy as a review thing. And Dish, thank you for tuning in. I am so excited for your stream. As soon as I'm done this, I'm bouncing over to yours. I grew up with the Super Seeker and Super Solver computer games, so that is incredibly my jam. If I ever get nostalgia started as another vertical here on the channel, that's definitely in the mix. And Gizmos and Gadgets is, I think, the best of the bunch. Treasure Cove maybe being a close second because the music in that one is so good. I've actually played some of the music in that here on stream, and y'all haven't noticed.
Strike three.
Aoki strikes out for the second out of the inning. Miyakoshi giving us exactly what we need.
Strike three.
Whew. gutsy performance from Miyakoshi. So far, the lone home run, standing in between the Panthers and a date with the Bulls, who beat them out for the pennant by a single half game on percentage points. Because ties are a thing here in Japan after 12 innings, just not in the postseason. Rob Whalen traded to the Panthers from these, signed with the Panthers from these Chiba Pirates. Enters the game to act as a stopper role himself. He'll get Okamura, Villar, and Kanda. Okamura grounds out to the second base. Oh! Yamamoto beats out the... Can't get the throw off in time. That's with a 65 arm. Okamura on first. Hit and run is on. Fly ball deep to right. Onishi gets it and chases Okamura back. Kanda now. That one's way inside by Whalen. Outside, 2-0. Outside again, 3-0 the count. Taken for a strike. Count goes to 3-2. Line drive, left field, base hit. That's up against the wall. Okamura is on his horse. He will try to score and tie the game. Junro Kanda has tied this one up in the top of the 7th, which means Hanshiro Kajiwara, he with the 3 day-to-day injuries, launches a line drive to center field. Base hit. Kanda will try to score, and he's in there. We need a fast runner who can DH in a pinch. I guess we're going to pinch in Ishibashi. Basher's not only the team captain, he's also a really good base stealer. That one's fouled off by Kunihisa. 1-2 the count. Line drive deep to right. Onishi will haul this one in. Daring run by Ishibashi to advance to second. That's why we pinch ran him, folks. We are going to have to put Miyakoshi out for a second inning, or we go to Perdomo for 2 innings of work. Let's get Perdomo loose. We gave him an extension during the offseason. This is how he earns his keep. Floated into center field, falling for a base hit. Ishibashi scores. 3-1 Pirates going away.
Strike 3.
Rob Whalen with a blown save as we head to the lucky 7th. I got Perdomo up too early. Okay. Forgot it's only the bottom of the 7th. This is not good. Okay, Miyakoshi, we need you for a second inning of work here. Up by 2. Fly ball center field. Okamura, says Yoink. Takenaka, the third baseman. 1-2 on the way from Miyakoshi. On the ground, Kamada gets the out. 2 down. That will bring up Nakanishi. 2-2 on the way from Miyakoshi.
Strike 3.
Hey, Dr. Dynastic. Tears of regret? Why is that? Because you're busy on a Saturday? Jazir Herrera will face Goto, Inoue, and Okamura here in the top of the 8th. That's over the head of the second baseman, Nakanishi. Poor guy's had a rough go. Inoue now. Goto's got some speed. Run and hit is on. Inoue didn't like the pitch, and he's plunked anyway. Okamura now. 3-1 the count. Line drive center field, base hit. Goto will try to score.
Straight.
It's another insurance run. We're going to let Miyakoshi go for another inning if this keeps up. Fly ball to left. Hauled in by Koga. Kanda, lazily fly ball to right. Onishi's there. Runners do not go. Pinch hitting for Ishibashi is Hisatada Sakai. 3-0 the count. Inside ball 4. Kunihisa, the first baseman. Shallow single to left. No, that's going to hang up just long enough for Koga to bring it in. Miyakoshi has exactly one runner. Defensive substitutions for the Pirates. Michihisa Matsunaga will check in at center field, moving Okamura to right. Tokester, thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. Actually, let's go full slam the door defense. Dayu Akiyama checking in at second. We have a lead. Let's keep it there. Morita, deep fly ball. Goto makes the grab, one away. Let's not throw that one again, please. The Balking Dead. Love the username. Thank you for the follow. Oshima, pinch hitting here. Full count from Miyakoshi. Drill to deep right field. That one is on the track and gone. Two-two to Koga. Now, with fresh arms needed, 3 innings of work by Miyakoshi. Luis Perdomo in for the save. $37 so far in the season, most in the JPBO. Fly ball to left center. Goto hauls it in. Through 8. Pirates 4, Panthers 2.
Strike 3.
Goto strikes out. Here's Matsunaga.
Strike 3.
Cade as well. Herrera pitching well. Goto now. The left fielder. Line drive deep center field. Nakayama hauls it in. Bottom of the 9th. Perdomo faces Aoki, Onishi, Kanazawa. Hopefully no more than that. First pitch swing, Aoki. Fly ball the other way. Goto brings it in. 1 away. Onishi. The 1-1 from Perdomo. Lined over the head of Kunihisa and into right field. That's just going to sit on the warning track. Okamura collects it. It's a 1-out double for Onishi. Kunihisa is... I can't even see how tall he is. "6'6", and that went over his head. There's like a 6'8" player in the, or 6'6" player in the real League Redacted right now, and watching him bat and field is kind of funny. Look up, way up. Perdomo gets a strikeout of Kanazawa. Kinya Takenaka now. The tying run at the plate. Full count on the way from Perdomo. Up the middle. Caught by Akiyama. Ball game over. Series over. Heave away, me jolly boys. The Chiba Pirates set sail for Osaka. Bring on the Bulls! Rob Whalen, blown save. Miyakoshi in relief. 3 innings of 1 run, 1 hit ball. Oh my lord, what a game. And exhale. Whew. We've got time to rest before we find out if we're heading, or we know we're playing the Bulls. We got time to rest. Time to probably put Kajiwara on the IL because he's got 3 injuries, none of which are worth playing through. Can the Jaguars complete the ridiculous upset and banish the Cubs? Yeah, to the playoff IL with Kajiwara, which means we're going to bring up Takatsugu Tanaka. Actually, no, we're going to go with another pitcher. Now that we need to have a 5-man rotation. So let's send Tanaka down. Let's call up Sawamura for one last ride. He's announced his retirement at the end of the season, which means DHing will be Nakayama. Okay. Nakayama or Sakai. I am okay with this. The Jaguars beat the Cubbies. Oh no! Oh no! Beasley blows it again! Oh my lord! The sub 500 Tokyo Jaguars are going to the second round, the league championship, against the Tokyo Golden Kites. No, we won. We won. We're moving on. But that is a giant black eye for the Kansai Cubs. Did they lose to the Dolphins last year? Yes, they did. So this team is snake bit. They haven't won a postseason series yet. Lol, Lamau, etc. Nagoya upset them in 7. Okay, so that's fun. We head to the Osaka Dome, and it's worth pointing out that unlike the real League Redacted, because it's not coded into the game, the top seed will not be getting a 1-game head start throughout the JPBO. I'm going to keep myself honest and keep myself consistent on that. So Kataoka will get the call on short rest. Ugh. Motohara, this guy is the new Shohei Ohtani in this save. Because not only did he put up 5.4 wins above replacement as a batter with 32 home runs, but he also put up 6.3 wins above replacement as a pitcher, leading the league in ERA, innings pitched, and strikeouts. Absolute mutant. This is why the Bulls were as good as they were. Best offense in the league. And Montero's injured and Villar's injured. We almost had him. We rally to tie it. And then Perdomo gives up the run in the bottom of the 9th. In a Johnny Holstaff game. That's not good. Game 2. Chiba Pirates pull away with a 6-run 5th inning. Knicks tagged with a loss. Nolan Blackwood gets the win. Sawamura blows a head gasket, but ultimately This one is academic. We're only going to play games where there's a potential elimination, so the key is to keep Schwindel, Shin Maeda, and Motohara in the bleeping park. Villar's got a day-to-day injury, but you couldn't tell just by looking. I hope everyone's Saturdays are going well. I got the balcony door open. It's beautiful and sunny. Once this is done, I'm reading on the balcony with a cool, refreshing beer. Today's broadcast is powered by Godspeed Brewing, made with struggle and love in Eastern Toronto. Alright, Shima up against Wagaspack. Close game. Kaneshiro gives up the lone run. Well, at least his ERA's back down to double digits. Wagaspack, Yano, and Kawashima hold down the fort, holding the Pirates' offense just 2 hits. Kites had better skate their way to a title here. You will note all the games are at the home ballpark. So the Bulls are a 6-14 team on the road at home. We're a 5-14 team on the road. Jaguars have won a game. Jaguars have won 2 games. Oh no, are we gonna get comedy again? Bulls have taken a 3-1 lead. Courtesy of extra innings, we can't hold the bleeping fort. A 2-run lead in the 10th evaporates, and then we lose in the 11th. Miyakoshi giving us another gutsy start. Shunpei Yoshikawa, not. Oh, man. Well, we've been keeping them close. 3-0. Montero, partially torn UCL. See you in never. We signed him as a free agent. He's going to be a free agent. You know what? Given that it was a prorated contract, we needed the bullpen help. Bye-bye. That's an interesting point there. Let me double check. I just got this off the internet as like a stock logo. So the Pirate Bay's logo has a different wave pattern, a different sail pattern, and is facing the opposite way. Okay. To the Bulls' Den we go. Game 5 of the best of 7 series. Wait, first let's see. Jaguars are up 3-1. Oh no, this is some Team of Destiny nonsense. What is it with the 3 seeds, man? Here we go. I swear, if the 3 seed in the Nihon League wins the Japan's or the Nihon Koku series again, I'm going to delete my save. At least Maeda's healthy again. Interesting lineup configuration with Kajiwada on the injured list. Kuriosai Goto will be our leadoff man, as we get a beautiful view of the outside of the Osaka Dome. There we go. Now we're inside the Osaka Dome. Goto gets a leadoff single. Available out of the bullpen if necessary. Kenshin Morita and Shinobu Kataoka, as well as Takao Shima. Morita would get Game 6 should this series be pushed to that. Villar healthy again as well. Tamao Kondo, known for being a defensive stud, so we're not going to run on him. Shoin Nakamura. Fly ball, deep center field, off the top of the wall. Jonathan Villar with an extra base hit. And he will advance to third on the throw in time. Pirates with a 1-0 lead over the Bulls. Runners at the corners now for Okamura. Up the middle, diving catch by Okamura. Masanobu keeps it from being a 2-0 game. Kamada, fly ball to right. Quick relay by Yamauchi. Villar does not advance. Kunihisa. Fly ball to left, tailing towards the seats, caught by Motohara. That's a good point, Cleghorn. The symmetrical parts are definitely a Japanese thing. 2-2, rookie Yoshiteru Kobayashi
Strike 3.
will lead off with a strikeout of Masanobu. Here's Yamauchi, the right fielder. Skittering over is Kamada. Nice little... let's check the Super Stats replay on that. Watch Kamada's legs. Motohara deep to center field, but in the ballpark, Okamura makes the grab. Belbs, good to see you. Maeda, Sakai, the DH, and Inoue here. Against the left-hander Shoin Nakamura. Wonder if we'll see the guy we traded to the Bulls, or the Bulls signed from us, Godai Akiyama, in this game. Two away quickly. Here's Robun Inoue, the catcher.
Strike 3.
Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Curveball. The ever-dangerous Shin Maeda. He of the back-to-back 50 home run seasons. Tries to go the opposite way. Kunihisa makes a diving stop. That's why we have him. He is probably a Gold Glover first baseman. I just wish the bat was there. Yeah, it can be addicting. Foolish Baseball called it Animal Crossing for people who know what WRC Plus is. I have not heard a more apt description than that. Fukuzawa will work a walk. I'll bring up Frank the Tank Schwindel. Two-one on the way from Kobayashi. Through the left side, beating the shift, base hit. Maeda throws in. Runners at the corners now, 1 out for Akira Miyake. Schwindy's not exactly a fast runner, so we're not going to bother holding him. 0-1 on the way from Kobayashi. Ground ball would be swell. That's on the ground. That'll be around the horn for the double play. Kanda with that cannon arm gets the job done. Rolled on the ground, Goto will ground out to Fukuzawa, the first baseman. Villar up the middle, tried to sneak it past Okamura, no dice. Kanda is walked for the second time today. Okamura now, the right center fielder. Bounced to Fukuzawa, handles it himself. Here's Kondo, the catcher. Ooh, 112 win season with the Twinsies. Well done. And you actually won a playoff round too, Belbs. 2 even. Three-one the count. Oh boy. Let's have a quick chat with Kobayashi just to calm him down a little bit. And the bases are loaded with nobody out. This is less than ideal. Let's get Kataoka loose in the bullpen. Let's bring the infield in and hope. That's a 3-2-1 no. Complete noodle throw there by Inoue. At least now all we need is the double play. No doubles defense. Weak shift is on against Motohara. Full count. And that's walking in the tying run. Oh, no. Five walks now for Kobayashi, and we're going to have to pull him at this point. Weak shift right. He's got one more batter. Fly ball to right. Maeda charging in. Throw will be cut off. Runners do not go. Keep Schwindel in the... Walks him again. That's 6 walks for Kobayashi. 3-1 Bulls. Kataoka enters the game in relief. Try and keep this a 2-run ball game. Miyake on the ground. Kunihisa grabs it. Inning over. Things are looking grim for the Navy. So named, not redundantly, but because they are the Pirates and they wear Navy on the road. Ooh. Kunihisa plunked. That will bring up Maeda.
Strike 3.
Swing and a miss. Sakai, the DH. Fly ball deep right center field, chased down by Miyake. One-two count on Kondo, the catcher. Up the middle, base hit. Kondo got things started last inning, and he's doing that here. Here's Kaneshige, the second baseman. Fly ball to the left. Goto. Brings that one in, one down. Shortstop Okamura now. Shifted outfield. 0-2 count from Shinobu Kataoka. Down the line. Stabbed by Kunihisa. Can't get the double play. But at least we're able to get the one out in front of the absolute crush crew. The Bulls on parade, as it were, of this Osaka lineup. Drill deep to right field. Yamauchi. Deep fly ball. 5-1 Bulls. You really cannot make any mistakes with this club. Once Kataoka gets tired, we're throwing Shima out there.
Strike 3.
Aside from that first inning, Shoin has looked pretty solid. Fly ball on the line and fair. Deep single for Villar, but he's aboard. Kanda will strike out to end the top of the fifth. 1-2 count on Shin Maeda. Fly ball to the left. Hauled in by Goto. Fukuzawa. Into the shift. Villar hauls it in. I notice that I do shift a lot. That's also the case in the Flying Purple Baseball Beaters, where that stuff is atypical. Not really done back in the mid-90s. Come on, Miyake. Gut it out. I got Shima behind you. Oh, 2 count on Miyake. Fly ball to center. Okamuta has it. Takaoshima will get the 6th at least. A lot of tired arms here for this Pirates bullpen. Kamada bounces a single into left field. New pitcher into the game, Yoshinori Yamashita. Trying to get the lefty-on-lefty matchup here against Kunihisa. That works. And Maeda as well. Through 5.5, Bulls lead 5-1 in this elimination game 5. Shima enters the game out of the bullpen to try and keep the Pirates in it. Anything can happen with this club. No team's bullpen is that good. That's the deep secret here. Shima handles that one himself. Very efficient 5 pitches so far. Another first pitch swing for Okamuta. Fly ball to right center. Little Okamuta on Okamuta robbery. Sakai now. Line drive over the head of Maeda into the left field corner. Hisatada Sakai, the DH. Stand-up double. Inoue, the catcher.
Strike 3.
He's having a bad game. There's Goto, the left fielder. Lined past the second, past the shortstop. Runners at the corners. Good throw there by Masanobu Okamuta, or by Akira Miyake. Bunt time. And we missed the suicide squeeze. Villar, buddy. And I am rolling my head. Couldn't get the bunt down, and he got picked off first. Like, what are we doing? I get that maybe we're not that good of a team, but could you at least end the season with a modicum of dignity? Dishonor on you, dishonor on your cow. Motohara, who started game 1, is now standing at second. We're pitching around Shin Maeda. That's why. Let's do a weak shift. No doubles. 1-2 from Takaoshima. On the ground, Kanda goes across. Nolan Blackwood will get loose. Jarrell Cotton enters the game from the Bulls' pen. 2 for 4 in save situations. Gives up a loud leadoff double. Jonathan Villar. Konda now, the 1-2.
Strike 3.
Swing and a miss. That's the one issue with Konda. Love his bat. Strikeouts a little too frequently. Then again, you're up against Cotton, and he's good at this. Little dribbler by Kamada. Going to be a tough play at first. Not in time. Kunihisa. Opposite field. That's falling for a base hit. Pirates get one back. It's 5-2. Maeda now. Full count. Line to center field. Miyake has it. Bottom of the 8th. Nolan Blackwood will relieve Takaoshima. They'll face the 6, 7, 8 of this Bulls lineup. Schwindel, fly ball to the left. Goto waits under it. One away. Miyake now, the center fielder. Fly ball to deep center field. Okamura tracks it down. 2 away. Very efficient with the pitches here is Blackwood. 5 pitches were all he needs to close out the bottom of the 8th. The top of the 9th we go. Katsuhito Sugimura. Give me the cutter, good fiasco. Lost the closer job this season. Had it last year. Led the league with 34. Sakai. 0-1 the count. Pirates down by 3. There's one down. Pinch hitting for Inoue will be Kyoitsu Nakayama. Line drive, center field. That worked. Goto. Try to avoid the double play. That may do it. That will do it. The Osaka Bulls are headed to the Nihon Koku Series and are the Zenkoku League champions both in the regular season and in the postseason. You know, maybe we shouldn't have pinned all of our hopes on a rookie pitcher. Draft pool announcement is coming up soon. We'll be interested to see who will be available. Jaguars, complete with Old Man Norichika Aoki. Have a 3-1 stranglehold. Oop, never mind, 12-6. Yoshihisa Hirano at 40 years old, pitching for the Kites. Picks up the win in relief. Golden Kite's not going down without a fight. In this Tokyo Derby of a Nihon League Championship. Golly, 300 of y'all. So, in terms of other streamers, I will try to raid all of y'all into another Out of the Park streamer. So if you haven't gotten all your drops yet, fret not. You will be getting them. I'm pretty sure Nas base or escape velocity usually goes Saturday late afternoons. And if you're still short on them, not to worry, baseball bingo with Yukarin Kazami is this evening. Plenty of opportunities still to come here on a streaming Saturday. And the Tokyo Jaguars have stunned the baseball world. The 97-win Golden Kites failed to make it out of this round. It will be the Jaguars versus the Bulls for the Maru Plate in the Nihon Koku Series. Pirates are projected to get Masanobu Kitajima. I could see that as a second baseman. Or a shortstop replacement for Kamada, who's a pending free agent. Also wouldn't say no to Kingo Akiyama. Big catcher there. Kuboyama, wow. Oh, I like the way this guy looks. Yes, he's probably going to have a change oof, but at least 3 pitches are already there. If he's available to us, we'll take him. But let's not forget, there is a draft lottery that takes place for all the non-playoff teams. And the draft order needs to be finalized with the results of this season still, too. Okay, I could have sworn I turned off Create International Free Agents. Excuse me a moment. Hey, Johnny Lasagna! Some interesting options for free agents next season. Randy Basso has a great name. I'm just not sure he'd be a starter. Alright, so I don't see any computer-generated players here, so I'm going to presume that was just a weird thing. So the Bulls and the Jaguars, the best offense in the Senkoku League against the 4th. We're talking about someone with a negative run differential. Let's see, Bulls or Jaguars? Hey, welcome back, Hanshiro. Thank you. Taro out, Kajiwara back in. I don't think Hanshiro really would have made a difference, to be honest. Game 1 goes to the Bulls 6-4 in Osaka. See previous comment about how there's no such thing as a good bullpen in this league. That's 7-0. The score, Jacob Nix, going 7 strong innings. The series now heads to Shrine Stadium in Tokyo. So one idea I had, just because of how difficult it is to tell the two Tokyo teams apart when you're looking at cities, especially since they're both in the same league, I may do an alternate version of either the Jaguars or the Golden Kites, probably the Jaguars, that has their name actually based on the Tokyo ward they're located in. Because the Bunkyo Golden Kites just sounds weird. Also because Idle Hands, I have too much time on them. And it's been a while since I've made a uniform for Out of the Park 24. Wagus Pack versus Okimura. Oh my sweet bippity lord, what happened? You get a double, and you get a double, and you get a double, and you get a double. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 doubles in that game. Sekine with 7 RBIs. I guess Shrine Stadium is a bit of a bandbox. Either that or the Jaguars just decided, okay, let's make the aggregate score for the series look really weird. And just like that, the Bulls bounce back. 4-2 to win. This is like the Jays and Rays series that just happened, where the Rays won every game, but lost on aggregate because they lost 20-1 in the middle of that series. Game 5, the Jaguars hold on and pull off a 5-run comeback in the bottom of the 9th. Kanei Imai. Kaneye? That's a tough name. Imai with a dramatic RBI single. Cotton gets the hold, but their good bullpen arms were all tired. They had to go to Sakaguchi, and he had a bad go. So, back to Osaka. Bulls now with a 3-2 lead. I swear, if the Jaguars win this series, I may need to do something drastic. Not expand the league. But I got all these other clubs available who could be a competitor to the JPBO. Never mind, Bulls win. The Osaka Bulls just wanted to win it at home. A 3-hit day by Yoriyuki Kaneshige, pending free agent. And the Osaka Bulls have won the Maru Plate, completing their team's initial run of success. They also made the Nihon Koku Series last year as the 2 seed, but dropped it in 7 games to the Dolphins. All right. Well, that was tough. That was tough. To know that we had a chance if we made it, because we could have beaten the Jaguars. Improve your record in close games. That's an interesting goal. So this acquire a Yamamoto award winner. Acquire the award winner when you already have the winner. That's a broken goal. Whatever. All right, budget available. Now that we actually have players worth developing, I think we might need to increase our player development budget primarily. Let's crank the ticket price up to $15.25. Tsuyoshi Wada and Hirokazu Sawamura call it careers. We have some personnel that we can go out and hire. Some interesting posted pitchers. Suzuki from the Woodpeckers, Ogata and Nakamura from the Dolphins. Nobody from us. Okay, so nobody from our team wants to leave. That's good. Let's take a look at our hitting coach options. Ooh, Hideyuki Yasuda. Oh, this could be easily someone we lock up long term. Or do we call up our current farm team hitting coach, Terry Toole? Toole's better at development, though. Let's keep him. Alright, so a lot of normal and a little bit of controlling and personable. So someone who works well with normal, control or personable, and works well normal, controlling, or personable. What about Yasuda? He's easygoing, but works well with normal. Okay, that I can work with. Manager has control over hiring a hitting coach. That's fun. We're gonna have words. Okay, we can hire a bench coach though. Let's see. So it was, we want someone who's normal or controlling. Okay, you know what? No, he struggles with normal. Rats, that doesn't work. I think we're gonna go with Brendan Davis. Yeah, we're going to go Brendan Davis here as our new bench coach. Lock him up long term. Boop. And then for our GM, let's just take whoever's cheapest. And lock him up. Alright, into arbitration we go, which I know is not exactly exciting to watch, but let's offer arbitration to Shima. Jake Rice, who signed to the minors and doesn't want to stick there. Funaki leaving, Goto leaving, Kamada, Tokitaka Watanabe, all these guys I'm fine with leaving. Montero, nobody's going to sign. Blackwood. Fungible reliever type. Let's see if anyone wants him. Alright, so Kataoka. Because he's a Japanese player and not a foreigner, we do have the ability to control him for up to 9 years before he gets free agency. Morita. Yeah, you better believe we're extending you. Selfish as he is this team's ace of aces. Shima is right behind him. Oh, he wants to go long term. And he's avoided injury so far. What's his ARB estimate on the out years? 1.8, 2.7, and 3.3. So if we... I'm not offering 6.6 million for anyone. Whoa! What just happened? Let's go. Let's go 1.9, 2.9, 3.9. And then 5 for the out years, buying out his good arbitration years. It's less than he wanted, but it's what I'm willing to offer the professor. Nope, buddy, you are not going to be getting that deal. You're getting an ARB deal, and you're going to like it. Cannot support a long-term contract if he wants that kind of money. I don't think anyone in this league has a contract value over 6 mil. Yuichi Kuwabata of the Golden Kites does. As does Itsuto Kon and Kuranosuke Hayashi, who they signed from us, the Rings, and of course they turned him into someone good. Yes, you know who's in here, but he's miserable and he's probably going to be out of a job at the end of the season. So Akira Aizawa, gone. Kaneshiro, gone. Back-to-back years with negative wins above replacement. I can't abide by that. There will be better options in the free agent market. Kawada. I like that he's a leader. That may be his saving grace. We're going to offer him 172. The secret, by the way. Oh, the B music. Thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. The secret is they will accept 95% of the ARB estimate plus $1. 99% of the time. So we're going to free up a little bit of payroll here by handing out 1-year deals. Urata is going to be gone. Arakawa is not worth it. Kunihisa, was hoping for a better season from him, but at 713, I'll say yes. Sakai at least was above replacement level, which in this league is never a guarantee. Akiyama is basically a defensive replacement. How much am I willing to spend on a defensive replacement? A hair above the bare minimum, so 162. Kaji, buddy. You need to stop being so bleeping injured. Ishibashi, the team captain. As long as he's happy with his role and he's happy being on the club as our super pinch hitter, defensive replacement. I mean, yes, the bat is noodly, but 75 outfield range, 80 speed all the way across. He's even got a home run this season. And Ishibashi is definitely getting some points. Masakimi, get an extension. Norishige Yamada. No, we are withdrawing that offer. Okay. Let's get to the Ozawa Glove Award. All right, Brendan Davis liked our email, our contract. We'll see if we wrap up in time for the draft or if we're going to keep going beyond that. see if anyone else is streaming the game. I typoed. There is no such game as Out of the Park Baseball 25 yet. Fellow affiliate streamer Nazbase is up and running right now, so once we're done, we're gonna raid into him. Alright, bunch of contracts signed, locking in a lot of our ARB eligible folks. And we got Chris Pack, our assistant DH, or GM. Kajiwada sticks around. Basically, our plan is to put him at DH just so he doesn't get injured any more than he already is. And we're not going to give him a long-term extension because, yeah, yikes. All right, we got our bench coach. Taka Oshima wins the Golden Glove Award at pitcher. He is the only Pirate to do so. Ishimaru's Save King Award does not go to Perdomo? What? What? Goes to Kuniyasu Kawashima. Right behind him on the saves chart, Perdomo finishes second. The Aoki Bat Award. Of course, Yoshiyuki wins his own namesake award. Shin Maeda at third. Yeah, Kelsey Breeze. No winners among the Pirates. I could have told you that. Looking at how many of those guys are Bulls, you can sort of see how they won in the Honkoku series this year. I think this is the long save as the MLB offseason commences. Quick reminder, if you are playing fantasy baseball, to go double check your lineup to see who's starting and who isn't. Don't ask me how my team is doing, I will not tell you. I'll use this opportunity to refresh my beverage. I hope you will join me in doing the same. So I think I may need to make some settings adjustments, because Jonathan Villar won Rookie of the Year. Let's go into rules. Let's go. It's under options. Foreigners may win. Turned off. Thank you. Probably angered a lot of cranky Japanese people. Wow, that's a good rookie. That's a really good center fielder. Okay, no wonder the Jaguars suddenly became a hot club. We are drafting 8th. Still projected to get Kitajima. Watanabe of the Bulls given the award for Manager of the Year. No surprise that the Golden Kites also get it. Motohara wins the Yamamoto Award over Takeo Saito and Takao Shima. JT Brubaker of the Cubs wins it as a pending free agent. So, Motohara, only 23 years old, probably about to win another MVP, and now has a Maru plate ring to his name. This guy is gonna be trouble. Maeda right behind him. Maeda signed a beauty of a deal, 4.2 million for 7 years. That's it. Wow. Bulls are going to be real good for a real long while. Kanda finishes third. You win a batting title, and that's all you get. Takahiro Oka of the Cubs. 58 doubles, 358 batting average to win the MVP in a contested vote over in the Nihon League. Hey, our coach finally settled on hey, that's actually a pretty good hitting coach. I'll take it. Staff cohesion looks pretty darn good, too. I want to keep Hassler and Okada signed long-term because of how good they are. Like, Okada, maybe I should have called up to be our bench coach, but I'm happy for him to be our third base coach as well. Brendan Davis is right there along with him. And it can help translate to some of the foreign players. Alright. You know what? We're going to do the draft. Taking a look at the time, I budgeted a little bit more time than I thought. There's also a draft lottery, so similar to how in League Redacted, the first round is you can choose anyone, and then if multiple teams choose the same player, you have to draw a lottery. I basically set it so that each of the non-playoff teams, well, each of the bottom 6 teams, which includes the Jaguars who went and won the whole Nihon League, will be randomized. The Phoenix will be drafting first. You know, Kingo Akiyama wouldn't be a bad get for our team. Someone who could play right away, big defensive catcher, and Lord knows we need a catcher. Hiroshima Phoenix will select Tasuki Okada, generational talent as an outfielder from Jobu University. The Yokohama Astros will take Kingo Akiyama to be their catcher of the future. The Fukuoka Rings select Hiroshi Kishimoto, the other big catcher name. Sendai Woodpeckers add Miura Kinji. The Jaguars add Yukinari Suzuki. that looks like a reliever. The Nagoya Dolphins, Yoshikatsu Hidaka. The Bruisers will add Toshimichi Yoshimura. So for us, Scout says grab Tamotsu Honda. Why? No. I mean, yes, he's defensively minded. He's durable. He could profile as a very good outfielder. But not when there's pitchers like these on the list. So Kubomiya, or Kuboyama, 6-pitch arsenal, 75 movement, most of that in home run prevention. Then you got a pair of college pitchers in Murakami Hideo. Probably could pitch right away with 3 positive pitches. And Fujioka, who has a slide oof. So it's between Murakami and Kuboyama. I think we gotta go with Kuboyama. And my scout agrees. Go for the long shot. Panthers will take Hashimoto. The Bulls add Fujioka. So they went for the guy we passed over. The Cubbies will take Kitajima, who we passed over. Tokyo will add Yukinari Kondo. Alright, into the second round we go. See, Honda's still available. I don't like Takata. Probably profiles as a strikeout dude, reliever. Furukawa doesn't seem like he has a high ceiling. Let's grab Tamotsu Honda. At least we got in on the run before all the pitchers started getting taken. And Horie's not that bad. This is my scout thing we should take. Sugahara, the first baseman. Oh, Sugahara, the DH. Eh. I think we might go with, let's keep an eye on Tasaka. I think we're going to go with the starting pitcher, Horie. Even if that third pitch doesn't develop, decent relief option. Alright, so Tasaka is still there. We're going to grab him. Top defensive shortstop. With a decent eye at the plate, too. Alright. We need a catcher. Best fielding catcher is Kazufumi Kikuchi. So that's who we'll grab here in the 5th round. Wonder why nobody's taking Naka. We'll grab him. Whoops. For some reason we grabbed Hirose instead. Uh-oh. Oh well. Hirose it is. And we lost Naka. let's go with... None of these guys are team ready. I liked Maruyama as a leader type, so we'll grab him. Scout says we should grab Kaneshiro. The movement scares me. If we grab him, it'd basically just be his trade bait. Sure. Miyakawa's an interesting option. Especially since he's got outfield and infield eligibility. Yeah, we're gonna go with Miyakawa here. I want someone who can actually... let's grab Shibuya. Alright, solid draft. We're going to keep it at 10 rounds for now, and probably going to drop it down to 5 for next season. Because I worry about having my farm teams bloat. Yeah, Hattori definitely is going to draw up into the top club. Probably be a starter next season. Get through the arbitration hearing, see if anyone makes a bad idea that we can swoop in and sign. Doesn't look like anyone of value was let go, so... Quiet on the arbitration front. Oh, whoops. I need to advance one more day. Now let's see if anyone was let go. Yeah, losing Urata stinks, but... he really was just a lefty specialist. That stuff is ridiculous. And look, he's willing to come back on a minor league deal, so... offer him that much. So Tomioka declined arbitration. Came over from the majors, it looks like. Oh yeah, signed with the Oakland Athletics. And he's a Japanese champion. I think that profile's more as a reliever, though, so I'm not sure I'm going to put in for him. This guy's available? Okay, we may have to grab the Nakata from the Woodpeckers. We don't have any catchers at the moment. Let's drop in with an early major league deal. At $250. Just go in with a huge offer. Yeah, we have no catchers. We have no catchers today. And we need a shortstop. If anything, though, all the free agents we let go have actually improved our team. Not the worst. Kamada wants Major League money. Arakawa wants Major League money. Eric Jokic is leaving the KBO. Doesn't have the PBAP suppression that I'd be looking for, though. I think our plan is to just wait until free agency dies down and then go after a guy. Alright, let's take a look at the shortstops. So Masanobu from the... Oosh, never mind. How about we get someone who we can actually sign? John Birdie. Orocho. Kamiya at least is injury-free. Sekine, I wouldn't play it shortstop anyway. There's our old friend Ida. Give Taka a deal as well, just so we're not completely catcherless. I'm willing to go cheap on a shortstop if he's actually defensively competent. I mean, we've got Hoten... Why am I looking for a shortstop? We got Nishihata down in the farm, ready to go. 6.2 wins above replacement on said farm team. Adding another outfielder probably wouldn't be a bad idea. Last year's 9th round pick, Shigekatsu Sato, to shape up pretty well against Takatsugu Tanaka, who is a pending free agent and probably should be on the big league club. Call up Kawada as well. Yeah, Maeda in left, Tanaka in right. I may flip those around. Or suggest that they be flipped. There we go. Getting another Japanese outfielder or another foreign outfielder probably would be my preference. Of the Japanese batters out there, Aida... Oh, pending free agent from the Kites. Pass. Based on how we're kind of hard-pressed for cash for free agents... Now let's give a minor league deal to Arakawa, see if he wants to come back into the org. Yeah, of the defense, of the shortstops, none of them are really screaming, "Hey, sign me, sign me." Let's see if there's any captains worth grabbing. No. Oh wait, filter. Look at everyone. Quite a few spark plugs, though. One of which is our former left fielder Koryusai Goto. Just couldn't put it together. And let's see if there's any pitchers out there who are worth investing in. Guys who can help out the relief corps. Not seeing anyone. This may be one area where we go to the foreign players, wait for their free agency to start, and then pick up someone. Tanner Rainey would be hella fun. Just absolutely flame broiled the opposition. Or go get a box burger. We only have 1 million or so left, so let's be cautious. Let's go to the end of the month. Then we'll do a tiny little pack rip, and then we'll send you all on your merry way. I mean, if we add Urata back at a minor league deal and then we keep him as a lefty spec, I think that's the best case scenario for some extra bullpen help. Alright, we got him back. Urata will hang out in the minors for now. And our new catcher is Hoshi Nakata. I feel like we actually have a pretty solid team, minus the injuries. we need are more pitchers. So either guys we call up from Budowa, because they've developed, like a Shuichi Tanaka. Alright, Wilmer Reyes, we are going to release you because you're 26 and not making the club. May not need a second catcher because we got a few guys down on the farm who can play well. Anyone on the farm who's older than 25, though, get the hence. Except if you're a pitcher, in which case we need you to stay. Can't wait for Junior Marino to really make an impact. We got our own two-way guy. Gosh darn it. So the two oldest guys are released. You really got to be careful in Japan in keeping your farm system easy on players, otherwise you will run out of playing time for your top prospects. Like a certain Mr. Machida here. Once we get to the spring training, I'll have to see. Bringing back Michinori Shima is not a bad idea. See if he's willing to accept 290. Losing Kamada and Goto kind of stinks. Because Takatsugu Tanaka has been frustrating. If he can actually be good next season, maybe we keep him. And I know as more draft classes come in, the pitching and batting will realign. Or start to harmonize a little bit, I hope. Oh, whoops. Alright, so we got Taka and Arakawa, who basically is only going to be sticking around. Alright, is anyone eligible for the Hall of Fame class? No. We need more retired people first. Let's get to the winter meetings and let's stop. Teams that have been cheap so far are the teams I worry about. The Rings in particular could sign some big names. Rafael Montero to the Jaguars? Tokyo, what are you doing? Alright, well, we got money if nothing else. Because of the cash compensation. So we got a little bit more funds to go out and sign a dude. Wow. This is an interesting player. 26 years old. Hasn't gotten past AAA. A little bit of Major League action. Obvious first baseman, so what do we do with Kunihisa if we go sign him? I'd rather keep Kunihisa. At least until he runs out of ARB years. Any crazy signings? Rhys Hoskins stays in Japan and heads to Fukuoka. Connor Menez goes from the Phoenix to the Golden Kites. Bunch more signings. Kuniyoshi Hara, at one point a Chiba Pirate, goes from the Phoenix to the Rings. So far, the only multi-year deal was signed up by the Jaguars. Tanoe Shunko, first baseman and outfielder, formerly of the Sendai Woodpeckers. So we'll have the off-season stream soon. Mad Mutts, I didn't notice, but thank you for the follow. Nosbase is still going, so we're gonna raid into him once I do a teeny tiny little pack rip on my mainline packs only club, the Shizuoka Arrows, which I'm now seriously contemplating renaming the Financial Services Bovines. All right, the team's been getting better. I chatted with someone, and he suggested putting my newly packed Ricky Tiedemann, future legend, and Louis Tiant into the bullpen, along with Cannonball Titcomb. The changes have been substantial. 3-0 and 8 starts for Titcomb. 4-2 and 8 starts for Tiant. And 5-0 with a 1.81 ERA and 8 starts for Tiedemann. PBAP it, folks. It's the real deal. Alright, so let's rip a couple packs. Ooh, alright. 3 silvers in 1. Ferris Fane, who's a dupe. Jesus Sanchez. And Francisco Alvarez. No help anywhere for the last few live missions I'm missing. Build a lineup for Chipper Jones, who we already got. Jeffrey Springs for the Rays. Trent Grisham for the Pod people. Okay. Tiny and slow pack rip. Still short on Twins, Dodgers, Cardinals, Mariners. This tiny little pack rip just got a lot more fun. Let's get some sell orders up to keep the coffers full. Fill some sell orders because I don't feel like spending that much time. All right. Let's see if selling Freeman was the right move. Hey, there we go! There we go! We just finished Minnesota. First pack. Ryan Helsley from the Cardinals. Okay, looking for some other fun cards here. I mean, finishing Minnesota alone helps. There's Dustin May and his extreme Waluigi energy. Gonsolin is new and puts me one away from finishing Dodgers. Let's get it. The Fairbanks of the Tampa Bay Flappy Fish. Bob Gibson. Donovan, duplicate for the Cardinals. Gavin Stone for the Future Legend mission. Well, not mission yet, but ooh. Oh, that's going in the bullpen for sure. That's a spicy pack to finish on. Bruce Goslin joins the team. AL Central's finished, so that gets us Wilbur Wood. Alright, we're going to rip these, and then I'm going to hand you over to Nas Base. I got to get on with my day. I do want to tune into DishNet still. Fraley. Johnny Lasagna. Alright, that will bring an end to our broadcast. We're going to go right into Nas Base. You'll find me again next on Wednesday with the Flying Purple Baseball Beaters, our Rockies restart sim. I think the draft is imminent, as well as a little bit of interleague, so should be fun. You'll see the rest of the 2024-25 offseason with the postseason-worthy Chiba Pirates next week on Saturday. Time is precious, and I'm grateful that you've chosen to spend yours with me today. Say hi to Nosbase for me. Firage, take us out.